Oh, hi, Anne.
Hi, Isa. It was so interesting what you spoke about traumas because I always think then of the worst things. But now that you explained it more, I understand that, for instance, when as a child I wasn't just sitting, immediately my mother would say, "Have you done your housework of your schoolwork?" And so it was never allowed a moment to just be. And that's also a kind of trauma, what's very
Yes,
much,
for
yeah.
sure.
And I never realized that. I
Mm.
didn't understand why I couldn't just sit and do nothing. Even
Yeah.
when we have a satsang, I secretly do something because I cannot do nothing.
Mm.
And now that I realize that, yes, it gives air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fantastic. The most natural just to be, but suppressed and given information that wasn't okay.
I always thought that it was just because of the circumstances of my birth that that the adrenaline will always has to kind of fill in. But I never realized that it was also these things what my parents said to me later when there was no stress in the air, let's say.
Mm. Mm.
And now I can feel very much what it did to me. In Dutch you have a kind of saying, lediggang is des duivels oorkussen. That something like when you do nothing, devil will take you. But that was not in my family when they were not religious. But it was in all all the people, even when you were
Mm.
socialist or religious, and never
Mm.
you could do nothing. In
Mm.
my time, you had to do something, and
Very
that's
common conditioning, very common conditioning.
yeah. It's it's heaven to do nothing. I signed in the retreat to do nothing together. It feels very good.
Thanks, Anne.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Hey, Christina.
Hi.
Hey, Christina.
I wanted to explore a little bit with all this talk of integration. I kind of realized when meditating last night that I might never feel really good because there's always these energies. And there was some peace in that.
Mm.
And I notice when I sit with people like you, who I feel can hold the space, there's this neediness that comes in, that like this wanting, like you to fix these feelings. And all of these thoughts that come with it are ways that I can speak to you or how I can fix things. And it's actually an effort. I just want to let go, but I don't even know how to let go, you know?
Yeah, so here we are. And all we have are the sensations of this moment. And then on top of that, like automatic and unconscious movements of wanting something different, wanting to feel better, wanting something different. Like, so if we look together, that wanting the sensations of the moment to be different than they are, nobody does that consciously because it's terrible. It's like, it's suffering.
True.
But it's easy to get tricked into taking that perspective by, oh, I'm working on myself and that'll make things better or something like that. So without realizing it, that just takes us back into the whole thing, not just being, yeah. And then comes up hope, someday it'll be better if I work hard enough and long enough.
Yeah.
And then the other side of that hopelessness, oh, it's not changing, it's terrible. It's never going to change. I'm stuck.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. And then hopelessness is terrible to hang out in. So again, back into hope. And it's like endless, just. And so we just, here we are, this is it. And then in this moment, like, we have the capacity to notice where there's an old habit of how this moment gets met, so to speak. Either gets met some way of going, wow, thank you. Oh, thank you. Just like that. Or it gets met like, no, it has to be different. I have to be different. You have to be different.
Yeah.
So you could say resistance, just to make it simple. But either gets met as just, thank you. Or
Like
it gets met
fix
as,
myself and others.
yeah, something has to be different. And so those are the options, kind of.
I really want to drop it, just drop it and just be like.
So like, so we hear and we notice, okay, there's some old habits of wanting it to be different. It's not wrong, it's not bad. It's in a habit. It's like the result of conditioning and ideas of what perfection looks like, what we should be like, or something like that. All those ideas were put on our head. or some old trauma like, oh, there's something wrong with me, there's something going on, I have to do something to fix it. But just here now, just here, we see, okay, those thoughts come and trouble us or come to play. And they're thoughts, that's all, they're just thoughts, and maybe, emotions that come up, because emotions, really all they are a movement to get away from sensation. The word itself is with movement, yeah. So some movement, unconscious happening where this isn't God. This is not how I thought it should be. So it's wrong. It's bad. Something has to change. And that's how we get sucked back into that, what people call Maya, or the illusion. Just believing a thought.
I just feel like I can't do with the effort of doing everything that the mind tells me to, like the next step, the next step.
Yeah, and so there's that idea, well, that
or even trying to be authentic,
yeah. So we're here. There's something that's aware, or I can't even say what that is, other than there's the space in which all sensations, experience appears, all thoughts, anything, all perceptions. Whatever that is, it must be here, because there is experience, there is thoughts, there is, and there's awareness of it. So then there's, you could say that there can be an inquiry, because usually, the thoughts and the feelings and the emotions pull our attention to them, somehow wanting our attention. Somehow our attention goes there and runs with it. But if our system was just exploring, just being here, just being quiet, not having to do anything, not get rid of anything, not integrate anything, not do anything, just rest.
It really feels uncomfortable, but also nice. It's weird. And the thoughts are like, what next?
And that thought was seen, yeah. When with it came laughter.
Can a person really move through life just enjoying?
Say again?
Can a person really move through this kind of life just enjoying each moment in this way?
What do you think? What do you know? Yeah. It's like so all we have are the sensations of this moment. One possibility is thank you, enjoying, receiving, and allowing that to go as deep as it can go. Because it's going to touch all those movements of resistance and any idea of wanting a difference. But the true beauty and silence and love happens in that. Just receiving the moment. Like, yes. And that receiving isn't really a doing, it's just seeing that all experiences are already in who we are. It's not separate to it. So what you call me is sensations. The eye see the light reflected off something and hear sounds, feel something, and all of that's happening in you, in awareness. And you call it me.
And these impulsive sensations that want to fix others and stuff, just step back.
Yeah, they're just old movements, that's all. They're you could say troubled man, woman, kind feather. Others feel in the body when it's just resting. What happens?
There's a lot of peace.
Yeah. How's that feel in the body?
To be honest, there's a lot of sensations in the body as well, and like the sense of wanting to project something. But there's also this like awareness that I can see it, and like this sense of it feeling right or true or something. And this piece, the sense of being.
So as we rest like this, where do you begin and I end, or is there a boundary between us? And if so, what is that boundary made of?
It feels like there's sensations like within. I was going to say between, but actually it's not. It's within.
Yeah. Okay. Beautiful.
And the desire to get rid of them, which is, I think this is what wants to speak, but I can see that too.
Yeah. Yeah. So the desire to get rid of them is not wrong or bad. It's trying to help. It's just confused because in that desire, it just makes it worse. If that desire is believed in.
Yeah, because there's no end to fixing.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Because if there was, I should be really enlightened by now. Thank you.
Thank you. Bettina.
Hi.
Hi.
Last week I was in a workshop with Andrea and Jadrin about the culture of tenderness. And yeah, what I would love to say is you were so often come in the mind and in my heart with so much gratitude for what you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah, the tenderness that happens in this field is exquisite.
Mhm.
Mm.
And there was one sentence that's hanging here a bit around because the lady that was making this, she said the sentence, and we have to do a lot. So it's and she is doing a lot, really good stuff, but this system is really fighting with, fighting is too much, but it's looking what's true for.
Yeah, beautiful. It just doesn't resonate. That's
Yeah.
beautiful just to see that. Okay.
Because here in my daily life, there is at the moment not so much to do.
Mhm.
I have to deal with me and here in my home and doing nothing. And to be tender with that habit we speak, you have to do. It's not okay to sit here and play and listen to music. It's totally crazy. And something else pops up if you speak to Christina, that we don't do that habit. If I wake up in the morning, most of the time there is the reaction, oh no. That's the first thing, oh no, I don't want. Yeah, but it's good to see it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
You just feel how that thank you feels in your system. Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you more, thank you.
Yeah. Michael.
Isaac,
Bye.
no, it just feels like more and more simple, kind of, which is beautiful because a lot of the sitting with other teachers in the past, there was like a thing of like awakening is something to kind of,
Accomplish.
yeah. And even though they were saying, you know, there's nobody to have it and all of that stuff, but still, like I felt like the focus of the teacher was that the, you know, students will whatever.
Mm.
And it's such a frustrating movement, and
Mm.
and now the experience is kind of just like a natural kind of expanding into myself. Of course, it's more easy to do when I'm sitting with you or when I'm just being quiet, when there's less things to do. It's more easy. But it's kind of just kind of relaxing into and at the same time there's like a longing in the heart to have more of that, you know. I don't know if more as an image, but more as like as a love kind of, you know.
I understand. You know, for me, the first revealing for me happened on an acid trip, and it was accompanied by so much love and so much beauty. And so for me, my system got confused. I kept thinking that's what I was looking for. And then one time, Popsy said to me, you know, like, in the depth of the ocean, it's very quiet. On the surface, it's wavy. And if you have a preference for the depth rather than the waves, then you're on the shore. And so something happened there, because then there was a like stopping to run after experience. It's like all experiences is appearing in who I am. It's like it's irrelevant in a certain sense, you know. It's like not running for any specific experience, not running for just I'm that in which all experience appears. That's it. End of story. It's like, yeah. And then that yearning is sweet. It's a love affair, like we say. It's just okay, yes, I'm here.
Yeah, it's like the unique has like a taste of kind of sweetness in it and a little bit of kind of a longing or like this kind of, you know,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit of sadness mixed in it and
All okay.
yeah.
All okay.
It's just kind of like,
You know, and then we go to deep sleep and everything disappears again. It's like,
like it feels like it's already there, and there's like an arising of once in a while of thoughts or identities that still like kind of don't get it or look at it as a something, you know, look at myself as a thing, you know,
yeah.
a nice thing, but like with a distance. But I feel like yeah, it's like kind of a gradual kind of letting go of the
Of everything.
yeah.
And in fact, you know, that pathway of letting go of everything happens every night when we go to sleep. Like can't hold on to anything. And at the end of this life's journey, same thing. You're letting go of everything. You can't take anything with you. Nothing. And that, okay. You know, there's that saying of dying before you die, which is just that thing, okay. What is there here that's substantial, that's actually real, that I can take with me? There's no me that can take anything. It's just this play of sensation.
Mhm. Mm.
In that recognition that you're that in which everything appears, what's there to get? Who would get it? Even the thought of getting something appears in that.
Yeah. It's like the awareness is kind of aware of the one that is kind of still maybe not sure or still like, you know, whatever, trying to
We can say the one
find
that
it.
is not. That one that is not. Just see if you can find what that one is, or what is that sense of one. Does that sense of one exist without thoughts? Without
No.
just thoughts. That's it.
Oh, thank you so much.
Mm.
I also feel that gratitude that just, you know, yeah, just even a small piece of that is like it's already a lot.
Mm. Yeah.
Thank you.
Good.
Did you say my name?
Yes.
Thanks. Okay. Then gratefulness comes, gratefulness. Such a mystery that you appear and what you offer to us. Such a beauty. Thank you.
Oh, Liska.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Liska.
Always this tension to raise the hand. There's tension in the body. There's also space. Noticing. Yeah, now it's get more quiet. Can move so quickly. Mm. Mm. Thank you. Mm.
Barbara.
Hi.
Okay.
Nothing special.
Wow, wonderful.
And very special. Mm. Oh, there's just a bird coming. Mm. Like when there's like this enjoyment,
Hmm.
enjoyment is also content or not.
say the sentence again. I think I missed one word.
Like,
In this enjoyment.
yes, there's this enjoyment, like easily when I'm with you, but still the enjoyment is content of that, right?
Yeah, and it's okay. So there's just, it's like, what I notice is when there's enjoying, there's, the sense of there being a problem that needs thoughts to run kind of falls away. And so it just gets quiet and
Yeah, that's
easy
true.
and then some thoughts might come across, but they're not so important.
Yeah, somehow it's like a tool in a way, like,
Mhm.
but still it's a little bit like there's a distance between that and the content of enjoyment, but maybe it's also not.
Okay.
Yeah, or isn't there any distance anymore? Is it possible that there's just enjoyment and the space is one, or?
Yeah. Yeah. There's, it's like there's awareness and sensation. I can't really find a boundary between them. And to the extent that there's enjoyment, it's just like kind of it's all here, nothing to do,
Yeah.
nowhere to go. Simple.
Funny mind.
Mm.
It's also nice to have some words for something.
Yeah, it's all okay. Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
thanks, Barbara. Ah,
Hi.
really?
Hey. When you said again that story of poverty with the ocean and the depths and the waves and the shore, it's like I heard it for the first time. Before I thought, what? um, and there comes, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anything. No, yeah, no, yes, but not really. And also walking on the shore is one of my favorite, also. But it's not that. It's,
Mm.
mm, yes. Mm. Mm. Thank you. Very, Mm.
Yes.
Hi, Isaac.
Right. Maria.
Hi, Isaac.
Hmm. Hi, Maria. Anything you want to say?
Isaac. The mind is occupied with the interest point of setting boundaries or not.
Mhm.
Yes, but now at the moment, I love to rest.
It's the clearest boundary there is.
Sorry, I didn't get it.
That's the clearest boundary there is.
Ah,
I
okay.
just love to rest. Simple.
Yeah. Okay,
Not
yes.
interested in engaging in anything that's
Mm.
just sort of a funny kind of example. If you're watching TV and there's somebody on the TV that's acting a certain part that is not so to our taste, you know. We would never speak to the TV and tell the person, listen, I'm setting a boundary. I want to. They turn off the TV and just.
Mhm. It's all a movie.
All the movie, trying to tell, you know, we see what looks like someone functioning in a way that, according to us, is not correct. We think they have a choice about it. Yeah. But really just my interest is resting in. Welcome or not.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bettina, for hosting. Thank you, beloveds, for being here. Love, peace, beauty. Yeah, ciao.